Good evening once again. Good evening, Africa. Good evening to all of our amazing brand partners, our Africa team. We're super, super excited to always get on this call with you on Mondays and, of course, on Thursdays. The Monday is so important to us because here we get to learn about the business, what strategies we can implement that can help us experience the kind of growth and success that we want to see with our business. Remember that when we ask you to become partners with us, our wellness partner, your business partner, that we take it very seriously. And we provide you with the tools and the resources to help you achieve, success with your partnership with us. So my name once again is Blessing Edet Subano, Ed Business Development. And as always, I have on the call with me my colleague.
Hello, Africa. Hello, Africa. We are so honored and privileged this evening to have, one of the top leaders in the company to come and tell us all the nuggets that he has, with the wealth of knowledge that he has gained through the
Okay, so welcome to the call. If you saw what just happened to Neil, welcome to the call. You know you're on the Africa call. When the weather gets a bit cold, we have, some network issues. So, so as Neil was saying, we're so blessed to have on the call with us this evening our Vice President of Field Development for the EMEA market in the person of Alain Legrelle. And I told you earlier today, it comes with a wealth of experience with helping the field to experience success. He's done that successfully with the European market, and he's vice president for all of the EMEA market, and that includes our market. And so over to you, Alain.
Thank you so much, Blessing. I'm going to do a first check if everybody hearing me well. Just a sound check. Okay, thumbs up, guy. Oh, Anthony, I see the power in Anthony. Yes. Okay, I love that kind of things. And then I have a request, guys. I understand it might be not possible, but I know you may be in a pajama, you think that your hair is not well done, but if you have the opportunity to open your camera, I will be very happy. You see, my hair is also not done yet. Today, I have a little issue with him. They run away. But guys, okay, just to check. Okay, I make people smiling. This is very good, okay? Because this business is also about smiling and having fun. I don't want to take too much time on this one, but I'm just going to quickly talk about me. So I present myself. I'm 25 years old. I'm born in 1971. I'm just looking if everybody can calculate that. So if you see the difference, I have 3 beautiful kids, happy married. I'm doing that business really honestly since 20 years now. I started, I think, 2003. I don't want to say 21 because middle of the year. I had the amazing greatness to have a lot of people around me who mentored me for a very long time. And I'm still learning, guys. This is probably one of the key points is I'm still learning after 21 years. I sometimes saying, I don't know, maybe you can put in the chat how long you're doing network marketing. So I have a little bit of an idea. So me, I'm doing that since 21 years. I must say that a big part of my, let's say the 10 first year of my experience, it's more to talk about history, kind of. It's difficult to put that into application. 12 years plus. Okay, wow. Okay, I'm just going to look in the chat quickly. 1 year, 2 months. This is very precise. 8 years, 3 years. Okay, that's very nice. Thank you so much. So I have a little bit an overview. So there is a huge part, I would say until 2013, this is more historical. You can make jokes about that. It's very important, but the business changed quite a lot. I think, Anthony, you said you're 12 years in the business. So the business changed a lot the last few years, right? The way to doing it and the way you need to behave, but it has also to do with the social media and so on. So I'm doing that since 21 years almost. I'm going to be in November since 5 years with Partner Co. And all the other names that behind it from Eric's, New Age and Partner Co. So I changed 3 times of names in the past, what, 4 years? Never happened before. So it's also showing like everything can happen, you know, once again and so on. You're learning always. So talking about network marketing, Blessing was very nice to say, hey, I'm successful. Guys, I'm only successful because I had a lot of people behind me, supporting me, helping me, and so on, and finding the right people. I see that a little bit like, you know, it's like soccer or football. Oh, yeah, we can talk about football, right? We in Africa, football, right? The real football or rugby, it's the same kind, right? If you want to win, you need to have the right people on the right place. It's very important. It's not a one-man show. It's really a team show. I know also, because I was talking just before with Blessing, I said, but what do you want that I really share, right? And she said, okay, these people has a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience. So it's not about motivation and kind of stuff, right? It's more to put that into application. And it was very important for me to let understand, you know, where you are, what type of people you are, right? I think you had more than enough books about, you know, motivation, inspiration, you know, whatever you can get. But at the end of the day, it is like, okay, how do you push your car or your Formula One, you know, really to the goal that you want to have? And guys, you can crush in, or we can have a short discussion. I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna see a little bit the influence I get on you guys, but I'm gonna share a little bit of things. So my key moment, my magic moment happened 2013. The previous company where I was working with, we were very traditional. Okay, listen to this, because I don't know where you are exactly, but I was in a very traditional company, and it was all about expertise, deep down, you know, knowing the product, every details and so on, right? And we moved in 2013 to a more inspiring knowledge, getting the stuff a little bit simple, because we understood 2013 that you need to make the stuff as simple as possible, okay? And I directly gonna talk about one thing. Do you know everyone knows what is ego? Ego? Okay, we have all egos, guys, okay? So, and network marketing is something splendid, and I'm just gonna show you what's happening with a normal standard person in network marketing, okay? You jump in because you're inspired by one person. You check that, it's easy, right? You're always inspired by one person. Sometimes it's your plan B, C, D, or whatever, but it seems that it's a very easy, marketing is something very easy you can do because there is no investment, okay? And you will always somebody, if you inspire a person like that, you will see that the sales in the beginning go quite quickly, right? The first sales go quickly till 30 days, maximum 60 days. And then they hit the wall, okay? They're starting to hit the wall, and then it's going a little bit down. And this is most likely, and guys, this is the reality, the most people that you're losing in the first 90 days, right? Do you have a few people that you remember in your time signing up, they promised a lot, and after 60 days they disappeared, they didn't take your call anymore? Raise your hand. Okay, that's okay. So we're all the same page, right? This is like when you're dating someone, eh? You don't want to write too much, right? And then you start to write, and then you don't have answers anymore. You know, oh, there is a missing link. But the question is always, why does that happen, Sarah? Okay, I saw you raising the hand. It's very simple, because we have ego, right? In the beginning, we were doing the things very simple. We talked with our heart. We talked very simple. We didn't have not a lot of knowledge about the product, not a lot of knowledge about the business, but we just talked very simple with the heart to say, I don't know what it is, but I love it. It's incredible. And people are raising to that. But then, welcome to your best friend. Your ego is coming. And what do you want to do? You want to share your experience. After 30, 60 days, Gavin, right? You probably understand that you're getting like a lot of experience. So you start to talk to the people way too much. You're starting to talk about the ingredients, deep down what's going to have. You're talking like an expert and so on. And you know what? It's great. I see Lizelle. This is great. This is fantastic, right? So Nat, this is fantastic, right? People understand you. But what's happened to this person will understand that, Sanat, I'm very happy to take the product with you. I might be very happy. But for me, what's going to happen says, it seems that for me, it will take ages. I need to go to university before I'm selling the first product. You know, so yes, you will sell me the product, but you will kill me, my inspiration to the network. because I feel that I need to study before and I don't have the time. So what's happening is you start strong. After 60 days, you start to struggle. What's going to happen with your ego is, guys, the magic happened. It's never my fault. It's your fault. The business is not working. The products are not working. The products are too expensive. I know it's stupid what I'm saying, but I really want to put back in history. This is always what happened. And then you have two types of people. The most of them are stopping. And some of them realize that, oh, I need to move. And this is the first word. I was in simplicity. I went to complexity. Shall I go back to simplicity? And if you go back to simplicity, Sarah, what happened? The magic happened again. The magic is there. Simplicity is the key. There are 1,000 books talking about, what you need to do. It's simple. Keep the thing simple, and then use the second word, and stupid. People need to understand that how you are doing the business, feel directly, wow, if she's doing that, if he's doing that, I should do that too. You understand? This is very simple, because the only thing, what do you want to do? The magic word is duplication. Okay, you want to duplicate yourself. So do you want to duplicate expert, or do you want to duplicate people who think it's easy to explain, to understand, to have a fast track? It's up to you guys. Okay, and this is where it's going. It doesn't mean that you don't need experts, because the experts are very important, but they need to be on a certain level. It's a confirmation. You need first to inspire me to get the product. You need to inspire me to do the network. That I understand that this is what I need for myself if I want to change something in my life. And then afterwards, I'm taking Blessing an example. I will ask for more. And I will say, Blessing, I need more information. I want to go deep down. I'm a doctor. I want to know more. I have a very, very good friend that I know since 20 years. And he says, the difference between, successful people and people who are trying something is successful people just need to understand the things to 51%. They are not waiting for perfection. 51%, guys, not 80, 70, 51%. So tomorrow, if you start this business and if you want to share that with any other people from you, you need to let them understand, right? You just need to know the things to 51%. And your thing is to inspire them, not motivate them. Unfortunately, I would like to help you. I did a huge mistake in my life until I was 43. Okay, I'm 52 now. So it's almost 10 years that I changed my mind. I'm coming from I did sports in my time. I was training twice a day. I played football myself in in my past life. And I was convinced, Anthony, that motivation is everything. I was convinced that with motivation, I could push everyone, until I understood that, no, motivation is pushing someone. Inspiration it means that this person doesn't need me anymore, because every morning she will stand up and will work for the right reason. Motivation is somebody that you need to take someone, you motivate somebody to take it with you. It's a short term, but on long term, you need to switch and inspire the people. Because whatever's going to happen with inspiration, with every negative mind around them, Sarah, you will say, if I'm inspired, say, I do not care what they say. I know I'm the right place. I'm doing the right thing. It's just a matter of time. Okay? So this is the difference between motivation and inspiration. Okay, I'm going to start something with you guys, just very simple, and then we're going to go to the praxis. Everybody can write. I just want to make sure. Okay, you take a pencil. And then, because this is a huge problem that we have in this one, can you write down network marketing? Just network marketing. Just write down network marketing. Make me a sign when you're ready. That shouldn't take too long. Okay. Giselle, thank you so much. I see a sign. I see Jimmy and Henry, but okay. You need to tell me, you're not Jimmy, you're not Andrew, yeah? So you write it down? Okay, so I have it too here. Network marketing, guys, okay? The thing is, by network marketing, you know, we are talking about this is lifestyle, this is happiness, you know, this is passive income, you know, it's gonna be holidays, fun, and travel. You know, this is all what we're selling. Okay, can I ask you to put a line on net, take away net, like this? Okay, very easy. You put a line on net, you take away net. If you're done, you take away marketing. What is left, guys? I would like to understand what is left. What is the word who's left in it? Work. Amen. Work, guys. It's not net holiday marketing. It's no net fun marketing. It's not net enjoy marketing. It's work. And we, unfortunately, we're not using the right word, right? We need to let you understand the thing. You know, if I want to take blessing in my team, I need to tell blessing, this is work. This is an investment. This is commitment. This is a lot of action. But what I promise you, if you put everything together, you will live the life that you never even wish to have, because this is a possibility. There is no limit. There's no limit, you know, on positioning. There is not any CEO blocking you. The highest position, the highest earnings, being #1 from South Africa or from Nigeria. This is your spot, guys. It's there. It's reserved. Man or woman, by the way, right? Man or woman, we don't care. You will always get the, okay, this is what I'm saying in Europe, guys, okay? So don't be afraid. I'm saying exactly the same. You will always get the money you deserve. That simple. No excuse. You're making 500, this is what you deserve for now. If you're making 1,000, this you deserve. If it's 10,000, this is what you deserve. But even if you make 100, it doesn't mean that you can't move up, you know, with the time. It's just a timeline, guys. It's just a timeline. The one or the other are going to take a little bit more time to move to the top or to what you wish, because everybody has different wishes, okay? So, but to get to that, what do we need to do? One, we need to inspire people. No, I'm going to say, one, you need to be inspired. And you really strongly need to believe to yourself, to the company, and to the corporate is there. You have an amazing corporate in Africa, guys, right? I can tell you, I want to have them in Europe. It's that simple, right? I would love to have this team in Europe. So guys, if you don't need him, I'm taking Blessing and all the team, right? So Blessing, you know that, right? I already told you. So this thing, you have an amazing team behind you. They know, they have the experience. They can help you and support you, okay? So you need to be inspired. This is the first thing. You need to believe in the system and the company, right? You need to put the action that's needed, right? Never think about what you're missing and what you're waiting for to get success. That's not going to happen. The perfection never happened. I understand that you see by your neighbor, they have one more product or they have one more whatever, one more payment system. Guys, there is a lot of company that are so much successful with nothing. You know, there are so much companies that are successful with shitty products where you do think right, okay? But when you have, this is one thing, if you have bad products, you need to be very intelligent to sell them, right? You're very creative. Our challenge is you have very good products. So you might maybe sometimes put the product in front instead to put you in front. You can go around the world, from Europe to Asia, to Africa, to America. People are buying you, not the product, guys. This is very important. They are buying you and buying your story. I know you heard it, right? For 1,000 times, but I just want to make that clear here again. So what's going to make you successful, guys, is action. Because no action, no results. How can I say that? There are two things you need, right? It's action, skills. You remember, this is your experience, Sarah, that I told you, you know, going back and forward, so getting a little bit experience, but getting to simplicity. So action multiplied by skill equals results. I repeat myself. Action. No, are we going to change that again? Massive action multiplied by skills equals results. Okay. You need to give you a time to to get to that. And why I'm saying that, I'm going to switch to something that is very important. I don't know your earnings, guys, but I just want to explain you one thing, and no one is really telling that. So every earnings that you have today with an active income, okay? Active income is what you're earning on products that you're selling, okay? You have that? This is that. And then you have the passive income. When you start, 99.9% is active income and there is 0.1% passive income, right? You there? So write down for you personally, what is your average income monthly? Write it down. Okay, so I'm going to give my example. I'm earning 400 a month. Okay, this is active income. I want to give you the vision what is possible. I'm not going to say you can earn 10,000, 15,000 like this. I'm going to give you the logic behind the compensation plan. 400 euro or dollars. I can say dollars. It's easier for you guys, right? Should I say blessing? Should I say dollars? Should I say euro? Which that everybody can relate to? Which
dollars? Dollars is fine.
Okay, let's go for dollars. Yeah, dollars is always like, you know, the green paper.
Nick says rands.
Okay, let's take the $400. Okay, so this is 99% is your active income. If I can tell you after 20 years and in different companies, the day you're going to be a top earner, 98% of your earnings will be passive income. 98%. So what you do, if the amount that you put down there as active income, put it down, you remember? Okay, so you can multiply this amount by 49. Yeah, 98% is multiplied by 49. You can do 50 if you want, and you take one and you take the amount, right? So I would do multiply by 50 would be 20,000 minus 400. I would be by 19,600. This would be my income. This is what network marketing will bring you when you take the time. It might take 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. It's up to you guys. So I want to see if you're smiling now, because it's nothing. This is the reality, guys. If you're doing this business and you let the time go, this is what's going to happen. Your active income will be 2%, the passive income will be 98%. Sarah, because I see your video, Elisa, are you smiling now with the amount you've seen? This is what you were dreaming about. Okay, but this is the reality, guys. So Anthony, Anthony's smiling too. This is the reality, guys. I'm not faking it because everybody's saying you can earn, you can earn. No, this is the reality. Passing by top earners, the passive income is 98%, guys. Good luck, right? So you can enjoy life. So it doesn't mean that you're going to work more to earn more money. It's just going to take a time being to recruit, build, duplicate, very important. They will duplicate, then you will be a leader, then you start to be a mentor, and then you're going to be a legend. I'm using the 3. You know, first you're doing the business, you might be a leader, born as a leader from the beginning, you leader, this is a person who is active, then you start to mentor. I don't like this manager mode because it means that you're telling people what they do, but you don't do it yourself. But there is a certain time you mentoring them, and then one day you will be the legend. This is the people, right? They just listen to you on your past stories, that what happened and how you build your business. And then you have your mentors and your leaders in it. But for that, guys, you need absolutely action. And action means that you need to do the action and not spontaneously. You need to have a cadence, okay? For me, it's a magic word for me to work. I have a yearly cadence in my business in Europe, and it's all the year. We have focus on customers, we have focus on reps, we have a cadence of action, we have cadence of incentive. I have a cadence from the corporate side, I have a cadence on event structure, I have a cadence. So all my field know exactly what's happened. And Blessing is working with all the team really hard to have that for you guys. But on your side, you need also to put your cadence with your team, right? Cadence, or more you have cadence, or more you have action, or less question you will have, and less people, will stop maybe and rethink, the optics and the vision that I have, right? Vision you need, massive action you need to be profound in that. This is very important. And I learned in the past, and you probably saw that, guys, if a no is hurting your team or hurting yourself, that should never hurt you, because it means that you did the right job. You already asked someone to do the business. And if you have a no, it means that you're nearby the next yes, because there is a statistic behind, right? There is a communication, you need to, this is the magic, guys. You need to connect 20 people. If it's for the business alone, you need to connect 20 people to have 3 appointments, and 1 person will sign up. But this 1 person, guys, that will be not your gold nugget and gold person for the network. You need to sign 3 people to have 1 who is amazing, 1 who's going to be present, and 1 that will never show, guys. This is a reality. So you need around 60 contacts to do it. So every no that you become, it's you nearby the next yes. Is that okay for you guys? And then I'm just going to show you quickly this. I'm hoping that you're going to see that, right? I'm trying, but I'm going to explain you. Why we need to have massive action is to create belief. Okay, it's because if you have action, you create belief. When you have belief, you create actions. If you create actions, you create experience. If you create experience, you create confidence. Sarah, you remember what I said in the beginning. It's a circle. It's a circle. I don't know if few of you were on stage, you know what it is, right? It's easier to be the 3rd time on stage than the 1st time, right? On the 5th time, it's easier than the 1st time. On the 10th time, it's a lot easier than the 1st time. You need to create that, right? But for that, you need to create the action. But it's not stopping there, right? So you create confidence, then you go to belief, and then confidence, believe, and then you create action. That creates speed in your business. And when you get speed, this is where we are in Europe at the moment. We created a momentum. And after that, we create excitement, and the circle is crazy. Okay, you really, maybe you're going to recognize a little bit the A from the 8 from Eric's. It's not that, right? It's just a topic with the different points. Guys, for everyone, and I know that we're trying to find, and the team is trying to find, there is no excuse, right? Everybody has time. I know one of the magic excuses, I don't have time. There is one magic, whatever way you live. The God gave us one thing. One day is 24 hours. And I may just make sure. Anthony, on your place, one day is 24 hours. We still agree? Gavin, one day is 24 hours. In Switzerland, one day is 24. Everybody has 24 hours. The only thing is, what do you do during that 24 hours? People sometimes say they have no time, but it might be just like, but where is your focus, right? Where is your real focus? Are you looking maybe a little bit too much, Instagram and scrolling like this? Did you look Netflix 1 or 2 series today? And it's okay, it's fine, it's beautiful. Are you sleeping 12 hours instead of 8? Might be. Everybody has the same time. Everybody has the time to change. Everybody. Hey, from Cairo. Oh, I see. Okay, I have somebody from Cairo. Okay, it's also 24 hours. You confirm me that, right? So this is what we have, guys. It's 24 hours. Everybody has that. But you need to put the right place. It doesn't mean that everyone needs to put the same action and the same timing in it. But if you want to have a long term, what I learned is you need to put on paper how much time you are ready to invest, but you need to put a number that is realistic for you. Don't oversell you, because after 1 week, you're just going to die, right? It's like a diet. You say you're cutting everything. No, go slowly, go step by step, and use your timing. This is very easy. Okay. So quickly, Blessing, I'm just going to take a few minutes. So I know you heard about, they were successful in Europe and so on, but what is a little bit what's happening here, or why is the success here, and why are we so grateful to have the success? because we had the ups and downs, right? With the merge, we had the ups and downs. It's all about mindset. Because the moment that we were struggling, you know, with all these merge and so on, we said, okay, where do we focus? Do we focus on the problem or do we focus on the solution? And everybody was living from their earnings. So we said, hey guys, we don't have a choice. We need to move on. We need to save a lot of people. That's not my message. This is from the field. They say, we need to save my earnings. They said, I need to save the earnings of my people. So we need to make it happen. So we put on the side the problems and we just worked only on the solution. We didn't say that anymore it was a problem. We said we have a challenge next to us, but we can work on the solution. This is what happened. So we are definitely on our side very visible on social media, probably. We're talking about excitement. We are not looking only because some people just think that we're only doing like lifestyle, and this is not the case. But if you're working, for example, we are working a lot on social media. Why are we working a lot of social media? You can do a one-to-one, but the reality is on social media, Neo, you know how it is. You know, I can write to 10 people. If I writing on WhatsApp to, it's just one person, right? I can, you know, it's just going fast. And if I'm doing a physically meeting, you can meet one person for 1 hour. In 1 hour on social media, you can write probably to 50 people, to 100 people. It's a huge difference, right? You need to create afterwards a physically relationship. This is very important, but we're doing a lot of social media visibility. If you start with social media, you need absolutely to have a cadence. Don't put a story that you're doing something with your kids and then 2 weeks, nothing. People are going to start to follow. Trying to find your avatar. Avatar is the people, you know, they're living a little bit like you, like example, because they're going to follow you. Do you love to cook? I don't know. Neo, you might loving to cook or making nice dessert. Find something that people are going to start to follow you, right? Because they're going to come. And if it's every week you're showing a new recipient, that people are going to say, oh, it's Wednesday. This is the day I need to go and follow you. But you need to find a cadence. You need to prove. You need to show the product. You need to show a little bit the activity. You need to show your journey. Guys, this is very important. And it makes people need to understand that behind this business, there is also a person sharing their life. I know not everyone likes that, but we have a very successful, the number one on us, and she's in Italy at the moment. This is what she's doing. She's showing when she has sports. She's showing that she's doing the kids. She's showing a little bit. So every day there are a few stories. So you're following. But she made understand to everyone that she has a work. It's network marketing. It's not a holiday. It's a work. But a work that gives you the freedom as a wife, as a mom, for example, not need to go on, you know, to school on Monday and be stressed because you stressed that you're going to be late to the office. Okay, I see a lot of women here, probably a few moms here. You know, the biggest frustration, and guys, this is for us too, the biggest frustration that a mom can have is Monday morning, screaming to the kids, be quickly, go in the car, you need to go to, oh, I'm seeing smiling, so this is the live, right? You put them, it's cool, kids are crying, and then you start to cry in your car yourself, but you say, what I'm doing with my kids, I'm screaming on them, they have nothing, they did nothing, they didn't ask for that, right? And network marketing gives you the opportunity to bring relaxing, the kids at school, you know, and go back and home. And you know, happy wife, for a man, happy life. Right, so network marketing, I'm a huge fan about that because it gives the opportunity for women to have a huge business and you know, and doing that from home and be a little bit more resilient for that, right? Let's face it, the reality is this: network marketing was built through women, right? You are the power inside of that, right? You are the power, you are the driver. We are following, we are really following that. But I'm gonna take a quickly last team blessing. This is very important. And don't change it, but I just want to show you that what I'm saying, it's since years that it's my head, right? Okay. I told you, keep it simple and stupid. This is the formula, KISS, right? Keep it simple and stupid. So, but how do you do that? And do you know that today we say normally 80% of this business is driven by women? You agree? 80% are women. By us, it's even 95%, but it's most like that. The funny part is that when you see the highest position, It's reversed. It's 80% of men and 20% of women. Why is that? Is that insane? It's like the cook in the past, right? Mom is cooking, but the star cooks are men's. No one's did understood, right? Men's are never cooking, but at the end of the day, the star cooks are always men's. But there is a little reason for that. And important, don't change the way you're working. I'm not changing, but I just want to open you, a little bit the vision on that. Why mostly men have bigger structure than women? Look at this. Women are bringing products to the family and bringing that around you, okay? This is how it works. Sarah, I'm quite sure here around you, the most of the people who started this activity started because of the product, because of the experience, because a friend told you about the product, okay? So I'm gonna take my example, myself. So we're gonna share the product and then gonna move to the business. But listen to this. Anthony, what do you think he's going to do? Do you think that Anthony is going to try to sell me the product first? You're going to say, hey, guys, Alan, I have an amazing little cream for you for the eyes. That's going to be amazing. You need that. You look tired. Doesn't work. Anthony will always directly come to me and talk about, okay, let's talk from man to man. I'm doing a business. Is that an activity you would like to do? Right? It's logic for everyone. It's a little bit logic, right? Men go to the business, women go through the product. And this is amazing. This is very important. Don't change it. But what I just want to share with you, it's the two doors. But what's happening to this? If I say to Anthony, business-wise, not for me, not really. He can still say, yeah, but Alan, I saw you. The Swiss chocolate, you took a little bit too much the last 3 months. You still need to take the product because you want to lose a few weight, right? Because your wife is sexy, but you're not sexy anymore. I'm going to take the products. I'm going to take the second door, okay? He took me right on. The thing is, if you talk first about the products, and I say no about the products, what's going to happen? You cannot show the opportunity about the activity. Because it's dead. It's a dead door, okay? Now, very important. Do I mean that you need to change your mindset? No. Don't change what you're doing, right? I just want to show you there is a different way to work. But the result is this. Please talk to the person in front of you. After 3 to 5 minutes, you will know if she's happy with her husband. You will understand if she's happy with her weight. You will understand if she has another boyfriend next door, if she has a final situation, if she's frustrated in her job. And after that, you can look which door you want to open, but let the person talk. And if you don't believe me, take the train and talk with the person in front of you. It's not going to take 5 minutes. You will know everything and how frustrated she is. You will know that. And men, the same. But you need to let them talk, guys. And if you have everything on that, it means that you're showing the solution. So you're not coming for yourself. You're coming to propose her a solution. You're not selling anything anymore. Sarah, you would just show me that, oh, in everything you're saying, I have something for you here that would fit to you. So I'm not coming and selling you something. You're just saying, oh, I saw your problem. I saw the things. I have something for you. I have an activity. This is what I'm doing. I'm helping other women that is exactly in the same situation. I have a few testimonies, and you go there. Do you think that someone's going to say no? People are begging for solution today, guys, everywhere. But the message we are sharing and the story we're sharing is the most important. So this is what I wanted to close a little bit with. I know that you heard everything about that, but I hope that I didn't motivate you only with the check that you saw. I hope I inspired you with the 98% of commission that are waiting for you next to the active commission that you're doing. Blessing, my dear. Do we want to do like an open mic, a few minutes?
Yes, please. Amazing golden nuggets there that Elena shared with us. I don't know if you took down a lot of that. It would be very helpful in our business to achieve the kind of success that you're hoping for, to achieve both active and passive income in our business. Yes, so the mic is open right now. Please share with us in the chat box if you have questions, or you can indicate.
Or raise your hands.
And
yes, raise your
just
hand.
raise your hands.
Guys, it's very simple with me. You ask me something, I might have the answer, I might not having the answer, but I will be fully honest with you. Liselle, you're the first one. Hello, my dear. Liselle, you open your mic. You need to open your mic. You're on mute. You just need to click on the bottom. Can you unmute Liselle? Blessing, you can do that?
Yes.
If
Yes.
she raise her hands.
Hello.
She's on mute now.
Hello. Hi, good evening.
Hi. Thank you. I have a screen problem, a cracked screen. I was just telling myself the other day, I love this business so much. Not even a cracked screen can keep me off social media. I am just in awe. I'm not going to make a long story. Everyone knows I'm very emotional when it comes to this business and opportunity. But you said something very important in the beginning. I think for me in the beginning, coming in first time into network marketing, I never knew the question I always sometimes ask. It's like asking you when you say maybe second time lucky in a marriage, you say, where have this person been all this time? But I think it's not a fair thing to say. And that's exactly how I feel about network marketing, that I've been wasting so much of my life, trying to do other things. But again, I mean, I probably had to go through that experience to appreciate now this industry. But why I'm clapping for myself tonight, and I just want to commend you. I never knew you existed. I actually thought it's Brent, and I thought, wow, Brent is sexy now. Because one of the leaders, yeah, I just had like a glimpse. I didn't really zoom into it. And And coming on, yeah, always come expectant. And I must say that you probably hear it again, but it is amazing how you guys, in terms of personal development, can come in one by one, and every time it's somebody different. And it just speaks to blessing in them in terms of their choice and understanding what we need on the ground. What our pain points, that needs to be touched on, because that is what you guys are and do to us, like we reach out to other people with a pain point. But I just want to maybe encourage someone or just share that what has changed for me since, because I also do believe that my transparency will help maybe someone else. um, I've grown over this year. I've lost in the business. I experienced why people said we used to cry in these tables. The teams used to cry, the leaders. We used to pray each other up. We used to do this and this. And I've gone through that experience. But now it's almost like I'm moving into a lot of a teenager out of the toddler stage. And now I'm becoming more intentional and I'm more directional. And for me, that alone, for me to be able to do that is such a, it's what keep me going. Even though I don't meet the financial targets, yet that we are. But I mean, at this time, like yesterday on one of the meetings, they said you cannot be in seed time and in harvest time at the same time. You're either in the one and the other one. And I know that South Africa is very much still in seed time, and it's a beautiful seed thing. But what I wanted to say is, what has changed for me is the personal development, number one, just by learning from everybody across. And it is really what the slogan say, better together, where we learn from each and every one every day, all the time. And you apply it, the application, you apply what you learn, you follow the system, and then you automatically just see how you turn out. So instead of me in the beginning, I used to scare people off. I drove them crazy. I was like, oh, the noni, you must take the noni. Oh, it's the best juice.
You're mute, Liselle. You're back on mute, my dear. Just when you said noni. Oh, I have a French. Thank you so much.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we hear you back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to land my plane now. I'm going to finish off. I think I scared so many people off in the beginning because I myself was in a flat spin. It was like doing an MBA course, driving everybody crazy around you, taking here and taking there. And now I'm in my growth. I'm beginning to work on myself as a person of value. That I can give value to other people in what I'm doing, coming from where I was and how this opportunity, the products, the people and everything changed my lifestyle. And now I can almost see that people is beginning to get maybe a little more respect for me like they don't have the other day, or they even ask me, do you have 5 minutes for me to speak to you? And I'm thinking, oh,
Lisa is back on mute, blessing.
It could be connection.
I could be the connection.
Yes.
Thank you, Lizelle, for sharing your time. Hey, I would like to answer a little bit on Lizelle. She said something very important, for me is, about eventual failing and speaking too much. And she talked about network marketing was amazing for her. I learned from someone one day, he said, network marketing, the moment you sign up by network marketing, sounds a little bit arrogant, but it's so true, is you already won. And he was saying, why are you winning? Because, if you stay 1 year in this business, you won, definitely. But you need to understand, what did you won? You did friendship, for sure. You wrote probably a lot more books, about whatever you did before. You have more self-esteem of yourself because you're more confident, because you started to go on stage and so on. You might have traveled a little bit thanks to this business, and on top of that, you have more trust, confidence. And then on top of that, you might also earn money and get recognition on top of that. And I love the time when he said it, because it's so true. But a lot of people just think that it's only when you earn money that you succeeded in network marketing. No. Being a better person, and growth and personal growth is also winning. It's a win-win situation. And on the other side, someone told me, and he's the same person, funny, he said, the only people who criticize network marketing, so I don't know if in Africa network marketing is criticized, but it says, if network marketing is criticized, the only thing is because the people were not well informed, and we should better inform them, because there's nothing to criticize about. I think it's a very nice way. So I'm just looking, blessing, if there is any other question. You have a look. On the other side, I'm just saying, guys, thank you so much for the comments. I'm reading every comment, guys. Thank you. I'm really, really grateful to be here with you guys. It's really an honor for myself to being with you. I must say, I'm doing, as said, I'm doing that since more than 20 years, but somehow I was also very excited, a little bit nervous to be with you guys, right? Because, you just want to give as the most possible on such a short time, with an ally. So very grateful to be with you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Alain. Thank you. Thank you. I think Michelle made a request right there on the chat about the piece of paper you held up. She would like to get that.
The one with belief? The one with
Yes,
belief and
yes.
confidence? Okay, I'll do a picture.
Yes.
And I send it to you directly on. Need to take that away because I wrote then on it. I will put the picture and I put that in Teams for you, my dear.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alain. Thank you so much, team. Thank you to our partner council members who are on the call. Yes, Henri was on the call. I think that was where Alain said Henri and Jimmy. Yes, that's our partner council member. And Nick Papa, Nandi.
Can I come in here?
Oh, go ahead, Nick, please. Go ahead.
Alain, thank you so much. I for one, followed you from the beginning, and I can tell you one thing, tonight is a clear example of the success in Europe. it comes from posture. It comes from the excitement. It comes from, we can feel you. You know, you were nervous to come on this call, but just by listening to you and your passion and you know, we've got it with Blessing and Neo as well. But you know, to see Europe on this call here and the successes that you guys are coming out with, there, iron sharpens iron, and we appreciate the nuggets that you shared with us. On behalf of everybody on this call, the field, I just want to thank you very much for your time.
Nick, thank you so much for your message. And guys, you know, this is just one of part Blessing. You know what we're going to do? You're going to take the feedback of everyone, you know, we're just going to have, you can digest it and be fully honest what you need. And I would invite one of the top earner, you know, from Europe, if you might have Paolo Miucci one day. I think you never had him. So if you want to, we have a challenge, guys. You go back to Neo and Blessing. You say, if it's really something you want, because we want your feedback, I'm challenging you on this one. If you want that, it's the summertime, but I will bring you Paolo Miucci, who is a legend in this business, over 20 years. I think in my past company, we were working together. He was doing 90 million, guys, turnover yearly. I think he's a huge guy, but very simple. He has very amazing trainings, and he speaks English, guys. So if you want to go back to the boat, you need to say, we really want to have that guy, and I bring it to you guys, because this is what you deserve. Because again, you have an amazing potential, you know, in Africa. And I know you're going to have the success and even bigger than Europe. The potential is there. It's just a matter of time, guys. We don't know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, but we know, Neo, right? We know it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. So this is the gift for me as a last thing. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Thank you so much for having me here. And thank you so much for listening to me. Blessing, Neo. Thank you so much for the invitation.
We appreciate you so much.